we're gonna go in here. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
If I can just have a name and phone number on there for me. Perfect. All right, we'll get you checked on in. I'll have you come on back and we'll have you go over everything with Christian, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Since my DUI, I've purchased a new car. I had a 750 BMW, but it got totaled.
We're going to the sensible, mature lady car section. Well, you look a little stiff. Like, get a little, like...
What, like this?
Yeah, like that. There you go.
Okay, well, I don't want to
look.
scratch it. The options for driving are have your license suspended for 6 months, or you can drive with a breathalyzer installed.
If you install that in your car, then you're allowed to drive your car anywhere you want.
Because my children are at school, they can't really drive me around, and I want to be able to have that ability. And second of all, I think it's good for me to be reminded of my very, very stupid choice.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
My name's Christian. I work with Ignition Interlocks. We can go into the car and do quick training. So I'll have you hop in the driver's side.
Okay.
I'll hop in the passenger.
I've not been in the driver's side of a car for 6 months. Okay, I'm
really
going to be nervous to drive, Steve. I am.
You'll be fine. It hasn't been too long.
It happens to a lot of people.
It's like riding a bike.
You want to do this before you start the vehicle, because if you do start the vehicle, it's going to count as a violation. You don't want any violations.
Oh, okay.
The way you blow into it is by almost like meditating. Like, it's going to be a hum and a blow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Stop. So you did it wrong.
Why did I do it wrong?
Because you didn't hum. You needed to hum.
Okay.
You gotta hum.
But how? But how do you do that and breathe?
So what I do is, I usually take a deep breath, and then when you're about to release, just focus on the hum. Hum. Stop. Perfect.
Figured it out. Instead of going, oh, you go, oh. That's the lower, that it satisfies the hum component. Yep. So does it ever, like, when you're driving, does it ever say, pull over now?
No.
No?
It never stops on you. It will ask you for a retest.
Oh, it will?
Every 5 to 20 minutes, randomly.
So I do have to keep blowing when I'm driving?
While you're driving, yeah.
What if I don't hum by mistake? Then
It counts as a violation. After 3 violations, you gotta come back, pay the shop a fee to reset it. Yeah.
One hurdle after another.
The DUI has affected every aspect of my life, including my real-for-real business. Sales were starting to go down before the DUI, and it's at the same level.
The last couple of months, for obvious reasons, we really haven't been able to help promote the product.
I want to take my name off of it. You know, I had a DUI, so I wasn't comfortable trying to promote it. It's hypocritical for me to say, oh, I'm Healthy Shannon, and buy my healthy products when I got a DUI. So my whole life has changed. Okay, well, thank you.
You never want to disconnect. That's another violation. You almost did it there.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Would I have been violated?
Violations, yes.
Just a big inhale in, just inhale, inhale, inhale.
Oh, that feels amazing.
Square your hips and square your shoulders. And then you're gonna sink down into your warrior 2. Have you ever done yoga?
A long time ago.
You have great posture.
Oh my God. Oh, that feels good.
Working out does feel good. Press your hips back. Just feel grounded to the mat.
I feel like this is a pose for Matt.
Why?
For later.
Okay, head down. Shut up.
I feel like both yoga and sex require a lot of flexibility.
I think Katie may get down with her Matt on a regular basis.
When you have a husband that looks like Matt, you have sex twice a day.
I think her Matt is well used.
Hi. Come here, baby.
What's her name?
Sparkles.
Sparkles.
How are you doing? Sparkles, come with Mama.
She's totally fine, I promise. I'm like taking this all in still.
After Big Bear, I sent Heather a text.
You did? Did she ever respond?
No, that was over a week ago. And she was complaining, oh, Katie didn't send me a text.
Katie contacted the paparazzi to ask if I call media.
I hope that she regrets it.
There's been no text.
So I did, and
Yeah.
then crickets.
I actually can't believe that we're still discussing this. She just wants me to like beg on my hands and knees and be like, Princess Heather, can you please forgive me? I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna kiss your ass, Heather. I'm not Gina.
If she wants to talk, great. If she doesn't want to talk, great. It's not like it's necessary for me.
I get that.
That's my child. Your child has that Mustang?
Yeah, it's really cool, Dawson.
Is he okay?
You know how it is. Just ending a marriage, going through divorce, building a new life. Like
It's a big learning curve.
It is.
Huge.
And you and your ex are, you said, kind of like...
We don't talk.
You don't talk. What happened, if you don't mind me asking?
We got married when I was freshly 21.
Oh, babies.
And I had a 14-month-old baby at our wedding. And I, at 21, thought that was love, right? You have a baby with somebody, you get married.
2 days before my wedding in Hawaii, my brother-in-law said to me, good luck with him. And I'd already been thinking, like, this isn't right. So before I walked down the aisle, I told my dad, I just don't think I can do it. And he was like, well, you have a daughter. We flew all the way here. You gotta do it.
And we had another child, and it became really stressful, and we started fighting about that.
Who left who?
Well, I did. I left a bunch of times.
Oh, you did?
And then finally, I stayed gone.
Even going through divorce, they encouraged me so many times to go back to my husband because good Catholic girls don't get divorced.
Your divorce was, like, easy? Was it?
It was not easy. I was, like, left in the cold. I didn't have any of my things, like all of my yearbooks, my scrapbooks I made as a kid, baby things. I have nothing. He got rid of everything of mine.
What is the dynamic with Matt and the kids? Like, is he stepdad? Is he dad?
Matt is dad.
Matt is dad.
To Kylie and Gavin, my two olders.
When my ex-husband and I separated, it affected all the kids. I remember my son Max saying for so long, I wish you and Dad were still married. Am I heartbroken he's in Atlanta choosing to live with his dad? 1,000%. But that's what sometimes happens in these custody battles.
I mean, Kylie's in the process of changing her name to Ginella.
Oh, she is?
Yeah. She said using the word dad is traumatizing.
Oh, for her.
So I say Padre, and just the other day, he walked in, she was on the phone, and she goes, hi, Dad. And Matt, like, burst into tears, like, oh my God, that's so special, you know?
Yeah.
They're very, very close.